Let's kick things off with our main event from Atlantic City, New Jersey on April 21st, as Kevin Lee faces Edson Barboza. Moving on to UFC 224, May 12th, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, top challenger Raquel "Rocky" Pennington faces 135-pound champion Amanda the Lioness Nunes. On Saturday, May 19th, the Octagon hits Santiago, Chile for the first time ever as South American standout Santiago Ponzinibbio battles Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman. The May schedule wraps up with the UFC's first ever event in Liverpool, England on Sunday, May 27th, when native son Darren Till looks to stay undefeated in the UFC against karate expert Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. The June calendar kicks off in Utica, New York on June 1st as Marlon Moraes and Jimmy Rivera face off in a pivotal bantamweight clash with a title opportunity hanging in the balance. The UFC is back on pay-per-view on June 9th from the Windy City. Chicago, Illinois plays host to a title tilt between the two best middleweights in the world as Cuban wrestling sensation Yoel Romero faces New Zealand-born champion Robert Whittaker. The co-headliner of UFC 225 is for the UFC interim welterweight title as Colby Covington battles surging contender Rafael dos Anjos. Later in June, the UFC heads back to Asia for a welterweight barn burner between rising contender Leon Rocky Edwards and the UFC's most game-ready fighter, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. This year's International Fight Week is capped off on July 7th with a can't-miss super fight. UFC 226's headliner will feature light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, moving up to heavyweight to challenge reigning champion Stipe Miocic. And finally, the rematch. One of the UFC's most heated rivalries is reignited for Dillashaw Garbrandt 2 from Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center. The Bantamweight Championship rematch pits former title holder Cody Garbrandt against current 135 champ TJ Dillashaw.